absolute ass. We are not burning that shit. Oh God. Okay. Okay. Well, this sucks. Crime and Nitley. Oh no! I'm acting like I actually have to burn the book. Well, hello. Welcome back to my channel. Just Shauna here to talk about some friggin' books. I just recorded the 2020 books version of this, but now I'm doing 2021 books that I read in 2021, and they are in here in my jar for me to choose from to do the reread, rewrite, burn challenge. So let's just get started. The Rave by J.R. Trass, I'm so sorry. Empire of Gold by S.A. Chakraborty. Oh, I do have 4. Go back. And Fire and Blood by George R. R. Martin. Oh God. Okay. Okay. So, despite the fact I didn't dislike any of these books, I liked generally all of these books. Empire of Gold, though, I would say I liked the least because fuck Dara. So we're gonna burn Empire of Gold. I'm so sorry. And then Fire and Blood and The Rave. I like both of these. I've reread Fire and Blood already, but I would reread The Rave. But then I'm like, either of them, would I rewrite something about them? Like Fire and Blood, I'm like, I would love more information, but it's like a history text of, Westeros, so they only know what they know, right? It's fictional, obviously, but and The Rave I really liked. But there was a couple little tiny things with the character. And it's just being a teenager though. But I guess I'll rewrite a couple of little things of The Rave. Nothing drastic. Cause even right now I'm like, well, what would I? But it's just a couple of character dialogue things really. And behavioral things that weren't bad. I just didn't like her. She was being a little jerk. And then I guess I'll reread Fire and Blood. So yeah, reread Fire and Blood, rewrite little elements of The Rave, and then burn Empire of Gold. So sorry, Empire of Gold. Bye-bye. Dude, hello? Open, bitch. Wild Seed by, oh my God, why is my brain not working? Octavia E. Butler, Jesus. Stern Men by Elizabeth Gilbert. Okay. And Heart of Blood and Ashes by Milla Vane. All right. I think I would reread Wild Seed, because I quite enjoyed that, but I mean, it's Octavia E. Butler. Could stand a reread to fully grasp everything probably. And then Stern Men and Heart of Blood and Ashes. I didn't love Heart of Blood and Ashes, but it could have been really fun. I don't know. But then Stern Men was not anything crazy. I wasn't like, oh my God, I love this. But it's Elizabeth Gilbert, I like her writing style. But the story itself was just kind of slow and not all that memorable. I feel I have more potential to love Heart of Blood and Ashes if there were just some tweaks to it. So yeah, I'm gonna rewrite Heart of Blood and Ashes, and I guess I'll burn Stern Men, even though I didn't dislike it on that level, but circumstances, gotta pick one. Alrighty. City of Brass, the first book in the Daevabad trilogy by S.A. Chakraborty. Son of the Storm by Suyi Davies Okungbawa, which I really liked. Oh, and Girls at the Kingfisher Club. Oh, man, by, what's her name? I can't remember now. Genevieve Valentine. I really liked all of these. Well, this sucks. Okay, what one can I absolutely not burn? Son of the Storm and Girls at Kingfisher Club. Am I going to burn City of Brass? I really liked City of Brass. But I didn't like Dara. But he was less annoying in this one. But he was still pretty bad. He just got worse as it went on. And okay, yeah, because in this one, I think, when I think about the Daevabad trilogy, I probably should do a chat about this sometime. I don't know that I'll ever reread it now that I think about it. I really, hate Dara, and not just ooh, he's annoying. I found him to be abusive, and it genuinely kind of, I don't want to say didn't full on trigger me, but it was just something that got me very upset. You know what I mean? Did not appreciate, it stressed me out and gave me anxiety a little bit of Oh, fucking, I hate this man. Like, it's more than just like, oh, he's an annoying jerkwad. It's like, no, I see things in him and I see situations that he put Nahiri in that no. So, even though he wasn't as bad in this first book, it's like I also didn't like the other characters as much in this first book. It's a very weird trilogy. Because as it went on, like, I liked the other characters more, and I hated him more. And some of the plot stuff that happened later in the series, I didn't love as much. But, like, in this one, I just, like, loved the world, and I was, like, so excited for where it was going. But, yeah, I think I'm going to burn City of Brass. And then, okay, Son of the Storm and Girls at Kingfisher Club. Which one would I rewrite, and which one would I reread? I mean, both I would reread. I plan to. I think I will, okay, Son of the Storm, I really, really liked. But I could see certain things that could use tweaking to make it, like, even more solid. I mean, kind of same with Girls at Kingfisher Club, but, like, this one I think was just generally a more complete story already for me. Like, it just all, I think it was pretty good as is. So I'll reread Girls at Kingfisher Club and then rewrite Son of the Storm. Just a couple of little things. Am I going to be burned at the stake for burning City of Brass? Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. Ugh. Wrath by John Gwynne. We are not burning that shit. Kushiel's Dart by Jacqueline Carey. Okay. You know, right off top, we're going to burn Shadow and Bone. Yeah. No. And then Wrath and Kushiel's Dart. You know, I really liked Wrath, though. Like, it was pretty solid and just a fun-ass time. But Kushiel's Dart, like, what the fuck would I possibly rewrite about that? Jacqueline Carey, yeah, I don't think I could rewrite anything about that. So, yeah, we're going to reread Kushiel's Dart and rewrite something of Wrath. I don't know what, but something. Wee. Why do I say we, like, every time? So fucking annoying. Oh, my God, that's way too many. Crime and Nitley. Take a Hint, Danny Brown. Crown of Gilded Bones by, what's her fuck? She Who Became the Sun. Okay, so I just did a video recently. I just recorded it today of unhauling She Who Became the Sun, but I didn't dislike it. I think I gave it 3.5 or higher, but it's just a book that didn't really stick with me and didn't really grip me as I was reading it. But Take a Hint, Danny Brown. Like, it was cute, I guess, but man, contemporary romance, third act breakup bullshit. I'm just like, okay. But Crown of Gilded Bones, book 3 of that From Blood and Ash series, I DNF'd at, like, what was it, 70 or 80%? Because I just fucking could not anymore. So we're burning this. We are burning Crown of Gilded Bones, absolutely. And then I guess I would rewrite Take a Hint, Danny Brown, change a couple things for me that would make it more enjoyable and, like, not have those annoying bits. Then I guess I'll reread She Who Became the Sun, even though I felt like meh about it. Maybe upon reread I'd find something new to enjoy. Yeah. Maybe not. The Jasmine Throne by Tasha Suri. The Downstairs Girl by, I can't remember who. And A Master of Gin by P. Jelly Clark. Okay. I liked all of these. Okay. Ooh. I'm going to reread The Jasmine Throne because this is one that, like, took me a minute to really get into and took me a minute to get my, like, bearings with. You know, like, the world and just the setting and what was happening. It took me a little while to really be like, okay, this is what's going on. And then get, like, invested in it. By the end, I was quite invested, but could definitely use a reread of Jasmine Throne. And then A Master of Gin and Downstairs Girl. I really liked Downstairs Girl. It was really cute, a historical fiction, nothing wrong with this. But in comparison, Master of Gin, I loved the novellas, the prequel novellas. I thoroughly enjoyed the prequel, novellas to this full-length novel. And I think it's P. Jelly Clark's first full-length novel. And I felt like I could kind of tell that he's used to novellas. And he's very good at novellas. Like, that's his jam, right? He's kind of mastered that. And this had so much potential. And I'm going to continue with the series, at least with the next book, to see how I feel about it. But I just didn't feel like the plot was super solid with this one. So I would rewrite A Master of Jinn because it just had potential for me to love it, but I just didn't. So I would rewrite that. And then just because of the other choices, I'll burn The Downstairs Girl. But I really like this. I recommend. I don't know how many rounds I've done. I should keep track, but I didn't. Okay, I think I'll do like maybe 3 more rounds. I don't know. I don't have that many in here. Maybe I could real quick bust out all of them. Jade Legacy by Fonda Lee, Book 3 of the Greenbone Saga. And Mort by Terry Pratchett. And Slave to Sensation by Nalini Singh. Okay. I enjoyed all of these. Jade Legacy I would rewrite because while I really enjoyed it and I think it was a great finale, I did find issue with the time jumps a bit. So I would change the pacing. But then Mort and Slave to Sensation, like I liked both of these for very different reasons. But like if my options are to reread them as is or burn, because I'm choosing to rewrite this one, I'm gonna have to reread Mort because it was just solid. I enjoyed it as is. And then burn Slave to Sensation. Even though I liked it. I like Slave to Sensation. And I want to continue with this series. But again, just in comparison to these, that's what's going to have to happen. I'm ruthless. You guys tell I'm tired? I keep sitting back today. I'm like, getting all comfy. The Extraordinaries by T.J. Klune. A Blade So Black by L.L. McKinney. And Chosen Ones by Veronica Roth. Oh, man. Okay. So I generally liked all of these on varying degrees and for very different reasons. But, okay, like The Extraordinaries, I tried to read the sequel and I DNF'd it. I could not. But then A Blade So Black, I didn't even want to continue with it. And The Chosen Ones, I think I am going to continue with it. I just don't know when the fucking sequel's ever going to come out. I think I would reread Chosen Ones and then A Blade So Black and The Extraordinaries. I feel like A Blade So Black could have been so amazing or like so super enjoyable. There were just like some certain things with the plot and characters that I didn't love or I didn't get really gripped by. So I'm going to rewrite A Blade So Black. And then just by default, I'm going to burn The Extraordinaries. There were elements to this that there was one part in particular where I was like, is this like pro-police propaganda right now? And TJ Klune addressed it like in a letter to his fans and then said he was going to tweak it in the next book. I DNF'd the next book for other reasons. It seemed like maybe he was correcting it in the next book, but I didn't get far enough in to say one way or the other. Because again, I DNF'd it for other reasons, just not enjoying dialogue and whatnot. But yeah, so just, oh, Jesus Christ. I'm like throwing these all around. They're so tiny. I'm going to burn The Extraordinaries, even though I had an okay time reading it. All right, I've only got like a couple more, so we'll blow through these bitches. Winter's Orbit by Everina Maxwell. Under the Whispering Door by T.J. Klune. And Rain and Ruin by J.D. Evans. Okay, yeah, right off top of these 3, I'm going to burn Under the Whispering Door. I didn't hate it. I wasn't like, this is trash. But I was expecting some House in the Cerulean Sea, wholesome adorableness, and no. Main character was no. And repetitive ass, same conversation was no. So, yeah, I'm going to burn that. Even though I gave it like 3 stars, but burning that one. And then, Rain and Ruin versus Winter's Orbit. I really liked both of these. I feel like I have more potential, though, to, like, really love Rain and Ruin. Like, love. If it was, like, slightly different versus, like, Winter's Orbit, even if the elements that were slightly different were changed. Even with, like, the other stuff changed a bit with, like, the plot, I think I wouldn't love it as much as if stuff was changed with Rain and Ruin. I really liked Rain and Ruin still, but yeah, so we're going to rewrite Rain and Ruin. And then I guess just reread Winter's Orbit. Storm and Shield by J.D. Evans. Book 2 in that series. The Gatekeeper's Staff by Antoine Vandelay. T.J. Young and the Orishas. And Age of Empire. Oh, no! I love all of these. This is ass. Absolute ass. No, I can't I can't pick. I can't burn any of these. Age of Empire is the final book in the Legends of the First Empire series by Michael J. Sullivan. Like, you can't burn the final book in the series, and I really liked it. Storm and Shield is book 2, but, like, I loved the romance, oh my god, so much. And then The Gatekeeper's Staff is book 1 of a series, and it's middle grade, but I loved it. Like, I gave it 5 stars, I'm pretty sure, which is, like, fucking wild for me. Oh my god, I can't fucking pick. Okay, just because of the series element, but you also can't burn, but okay, because the J.D. Evans series, it's like each book is following a different couple so far, but it's all intertwined. Like, the stuff going on in the world is all intertwined. This is ass, but like, I cannot burn the first or the final book. So, okay, I don't want to do this. I'm acting like I actually have to burn the book. But yeah, I'm going to pick Storm and Shield to burn just because I can't burn the final book in a series or the first book in a series, you know? And then, oh God, I mean, I guess I would just reread The Gatekeeper's Staff. And there were some elements of Age of Empire, just a couple, just like 1 or 2 things where I was like, oh man, I wanted that to happen, or I wanted to see that thing happen. So I would rewrite Age of Empire. Man, I wouldn't actually burn Storm and Shield, though. That's my favorite one so far. Oh, and I have 5 left, so I can't do. So we'll just shake these 5 up, and I'll pick 3 of them. The Chosen and the Beautiful by Nevo. Sun Daughters, Sea Daughters by somebody. And then Interview with the Vampire. Okay, this is very easy. Yeah, we're going to burn Interview with the Vampire. Going to rewrite Sun Daughters, Sea Daughters to make it longer and make it a full-length novel. And then reread The Chosen and the Beautiful. That was easy. What were my last 2 that I didn't get to? Radiance by Grace Draven. So cute. Love that. And then Heart on Fire by Amanda Bouchette, which is the final book of that series that I didn't really love. So I would burn that one. There we go. We got through all the 2021 ones because there weren't as many. Obviously, you can leave a comment down below if you have any thoughts. If not, and you want to say hello, you can leave a little emoji. And like and subscribe if you feel so inclined and have not already. As always, thank you so much for your time. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.